Hi, thanks for joining us for another edition of Media Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Mary Therese Griffin, and today we're going to Colorado Springs, where we have Travis Lachner from the Beast Node. Travis, it is such a pleasure to have you on Media Champions, and we can't wait to dive into your subject matter expertise on podcasts. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing well. Glad to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity to join today.
When you are approaching a new client about getting their message out and why storytelling is crucial, it's more than just the way advertising used to be. You don't just
Sure.
slap an idea up and call it a day. How do you convince that client that what you do at the Beast Node is a great opportunity for them?
So really what I've been working on the surface, it's multimedia production. So live streams, podcasts, and all of the micro content that's attached to it. But under the hood, what we're really working on is how people can convert ideas into reality and addressing all of the hurdles that come along the way, psychological hurdles, technological hurdles, and then eventually systems and optimization. So ultimately, the story already exists within you as an individual, whether it's your business, your personal brand, or whatever context you need to start producing media in. It's already there within you. It's just about knocking all of the hurdles that get in the way from you sharing that story. It's when people get over-planned and overproduced and over-scripted that things become inauthentic, and then content and media doesn't even work at all. So we try to keep things as simple as possible to keep the authentic version of your story or your brand's story to be pulled out and extracted and then put in front of the appropriate people.
What tip can you offer to a prospective new client about media planning and media buying? I'm sure many companies or organizations maybe have their own internal media or marketing person, but what tips would you give them for that media planning and buying?
As of right now, I would say do not sleep on the live streaming. From a distance or from the spreadsheet, it may not look super attractive because it doesn't have thousands or millions of viewers. But what I'm discovering is the impact of the viewers that are there and the level of leverage and influence within a live stream is actually far more effective than some of these old school strategies where people are just spraying and praying for millions of impressions. If you get in front of a couple dozen or a couple hundred of the right people in the right context, that might be far more valuable than what your your efforts are producing.
I've not heard that before, Travis. I'm so going to use that, spraying and praying. That's actually very much what it is. But you hit something that's so important. It's not quantity, it's quality. And having a handful of quality customers and listeners is way better than just spraying it out there and getting those millions. Am I right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. After playing on both ends of the spectrum, especially when it comes to the context of community building and stuff like that, that's just not anything that you can just scale and throw money at. It takes that personalization and that understanding of your audience, and that quality becomes far more important to attract the right type of audience in most cases.
What surprises you the most about a client who is looking to you for direction to reach that bit of success? Because technology and the way that we do business in the world of marketing and media has changed so much just in the last couple of years. But what surprises you the most that maybe they don't get?
I think a lot of people and brands and businesses don't understand where exactly we're at in the technology of what we can do in a home studio, in a home office. And like we're running a 100% remote production with a producer somewhere. I don't even know where he's at. He's rocking and rolling for us. And
He's in Jacksonville and I'm in Atlanta, but right on, brother. This is how we do business now.
Amazing. So a lot of people have this impression of that Hollywood style media is so distant, like, oh, you need millions of dollars and like 6-figure production companies and stuff. And that's so not the case anymore. Like I'm rocking and rolling on a $50 webcam and just have built out brilliant streams and shows like in the context of my room, and doing the same for others now as a remote producer, helping others build out high level, like premium quality shows from their office or from their home studio. And I think there's just currently a psychological gap that people and brands just think that's unattainable or like only for like Ellen style TV shows or Joe Rogan style podcasts. And like the barrier for top notch production has been lowered significantly, thanks to the level of technology we're at.
And last question for you, Travis. What sets the Beast Node far above everybody else that does this? I know you have a lot of friends in the business as well, but you guys are pretty darn unique. What is your selling point that sets you apart?
So what we have really done in the context of this umbrella we've created, we've really batched together all of the most vital and most efficient parts of media production. So we've attached branding, strategy, promotion, production, and most importantly, post-production, all of the repurposing. We package all of that up together in a cohesive strategy that works and plugs into your brand and business. So a lot of companies and a lot of agencies are able to do specific elements of that. But we've really been able to batch all of that together in an extremely efficient manner to where showing up for your show 30 to 60 minutes a week is all you have to do. And from there, the rest is all taken care of. And we provide you with pretty much a fully functioning pipeline of content for all the platforms you need to be on. And it's just a brilliant, cohesive set to just take care of everything, so that the talent can show up and just be truly focused on what matters most when they show up and are on air.
Travis Lachner, you are one talented beast, if I may say. And I know you encourage your clients to quote level up. People need to scope that out on your website. I think it's brilliant. You guys keep rocking and rolling with what you're doing. Great to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime. If you want to know more about what Travis Lachner and the folks at the Beast Node are doing, check it out. We'll make that connect for you. Go to dailyadbrief.com. Hope you'll join us back for more Media Champions. I'm your host, Mary Therese. Have a great day.